Hi guys. Happy Saturday evening. In my neck of the woods is 11:27 p.m. Oh my goodness. It's cold outside. But thank God I've made it home safe. How you guys doing? I am sending great wishes, great blessings, and heart's desire to each and every one of my Soul Tribe people. Remember, Soul Tribe, our Soul Tribe people over here, we do right by people, we help people, we motivate people, we uplift people, we allow people to be themselves, and we don't fake from people. We don't take what is not ours, okay? Remember, we do right so it can come back to us. Guys, since last evening, when I finished that video, I get a little notch, or, people would say downloads, but I would just say a little thing came into my thoughts about talking about guardianship. Guardianship, that's the word. Guardianship. How many of you, us, would have researched the process of guardianship? And why am I coming up with this? Excuse me. Now, a lot of us, I'm sure, know my story. Despite their blocking me on every platform, that's fine. I still have a plan. Break by break, day by day, minute by minute, second by second. We all have a plan. And I've learned to do things intentionally, especially with this group of people that I've been dealing with for over 4 years. Some of them would have just joined the bandwagon. Some of them would have been in the bandwagon for over 4 years. Some of them is old school friends from school, high school friends from back home in my country. The list goes on. But I know who they are. I don't know all, but I know the main hitters. How many of you would have thought about the word or what is guardianship? When somebody is taking guardianship over someone. So let's talk about it. When we were born, as babies, we have our mother, and our father. Once they're there, they're our guardianship. They take care of us, they nurture us. They make sure our needs are addressed and our needs are tended to in the best way that they know possible, right? And I'm not saying that those needs are the best, because sometimes mothers who raise children were raised by mothers who don't know how to raise children because they weren't raised well by their mother. So it's a whole legacy that would have come down. And then there you are as a end product, who wasn't raised well because you were raised by a mother who wasn't raised well by her mother, and it goes on. But we came into the world to parents, and they take care of us to the best way that they know how, okay? So they are our guardianship. And the reason why they do that is because we are at a tender age where we don't know anything really about the world, right? And we do not have that stability in life to say that we could stand on our own and do things on our own. And we haven't reached that stage in life where we have that total autonomy that we can say, okay, I'm ready for the world. So we need to be nurtured, we need to be taught certain things, we need to learn certain things in life before we are ready for the world. Some of us, we lost our parents early as teenagers, so we had to woman up. And for the guys, we had to man up. And sometimes for the girls, you had to woman and man up, vice versa. But that's what the parents are there. They guard us, they guide us, protect us, and we are cared for. because we are in no position as babies, as tiny children growing up, young adults, teenagers. We're not just yet ready to do it. Now, when someone decide that they want to take guardianship over an adult, I am sure that should raise red, blue, green, purple flags to the people who is signing off and say, yes, I give you the authority to be the guardianship over Jane Doe or over John Doe. I'm giving you. Because when I examine you, and based on the information that you provide to me, that you are in that position financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally to take care of this person, because this adult is incapacitated, some way that debilitated in some form, unstable, mind, body, soul, and spirit. They're in no capacity to think or take care of themselves. So they give you guardianship over that person because you are better. When we look at you, you have things together. That person doesn't. Guardianship. So what you do is that you censor everything that this person does, everything that comes into their path, everything that they do or say. You are there to say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And you are the boss of that person, of that adult. And the courts say yes, because we have seen. But I asked the courts a question. And the reason why I ask this question is with intention. For you to give somebody guardianship over another person, that means you would have had to see that person that is unstable, can't think for themselves, can't do anything for themselves, can't work for themselves. Crazy. Nothing this person can put together, probably can't even shower themselves. And that's why this person get guardianship. So I asked the courts. Because in order for you to give guardianship over a person, the person have to be physically in the court who's given this person the right to take care of me or take care of the other person, because I can't do it for myself. I'm not strong enough. Oh, I can't do anything for myself. I'm weak mentally, physically, and emotionally. But I asked the court the question. The person that is standing in front of you, who is pretending, I'm assuming, to be docile, can't think or function for themselves, weak, disability. Is it the right person you have there? Is it the right person? Is it an actor, an actress, but using somebody else's name? Who give away their rights like that? Only a person who is really disabled, that need help, docile, can't think for themselves. Is it the right person that is standing in you in the court that took an oath? Or it's an actor or an actress? I ask that question. Because I've seen some people bouncing around like if they have a lot of privilege over another person when they don't. And they probably put themselves in the area that that person is living because they went to the court and they conjure up all kinds of things to get a paycheck when the month comes. Did you pass judgment on the right person? Or an actor or an actress? I ask this to the courts. I ask this to the judicial system. People need to do more research when they're giving up the right